Thanks very much, Chris. Joining us now is DJ Anchor. We are going to call you our music guru.
That's a great title to have. I didn't know I was a guru, but now I am. Cool.
Thanks for being here. Good morning.
Good morning.
I know it's a little bit early for you. We're talking about music, what's new, what's going on, and there are some big albums being set to be released. January 17th is a big date. Let's start with Ja Rule. He hasn't been around for a while.
He used to kind of be the king post-golden era of hip-hop. He had the whole Murder Inc. label, Ashanti, Fat Joe, and then fell off the face of the planet for a couple of years.
Like, where is he? So tell us a little bit about his album being set to be released.
It's coming out like middle of January here, and I think he's just trying to get back and make some money. A lot of people aren't buying albums anymore. It's all digital and iTunes. We're going to get to that in a little bit. You know, top download singles and top download albums. But I think he's just trying to say, hey, I'm still around. I'm still making music. Pay attention to me. So
do you think there will be big expectations for this album then, or?
I think sales-wise, no, because he was kind of the king of the crop in around 2001, 2002 when he had all the people on his label. Now it's just like, okay, I'm back, but I don't think people aren't expecting a whole lot.
Right, okay, so also January 17th, we have another rapper, Juvenile's album is set to come out.
Kind of falls into the same category. He's kind of been gone for a while. He had that back that thing up when we were probably growing up, and you know, we played
long time ago.
Played in house parties and stuff like that, but I don't think expectations for him are anything massive.
Okay, and also we're talking about one more, if that was enough hip-hop for you. We have another one. Kid Cudi's work will hit the airwaves later on at the end of this month.
He kind of has the luxury of being able to cross over some genres. Yes, he's known as a hip-hop guy, but he had that big Cruckers remix with Day and Night a couple of years back, so he's kind of in the electronic scene. The hipsters seem to love him too, so he kind of has that all-around appeal. Yeah, so a good mix of people buying his albums, which is great if you're looking to make some money in the music industry.
Okay, DJ Anchor, we're going to move on to the top albums here. I think we have a board of the top albums from iTunes. Let's talk a little bit about this. Skrillex, which is he's really big right now.
If you don't know what dubstep is, ask your kids.
Yeah.
It's kind of the new thing. It's the new rock and roll. It's just a subgenre of electronic music, a lot of cool breakdowns and stuff, and it's different to hear. The ear might not be pleasant to listen to the first time you hear it, but definitely big. Of course, he's signed to Deadmau5's Mousetrap Records, so he's doing big things there. And it's just an EP. It's only 8 tracks. My favorite's Roughneck off the EP, but if it's #1 in Saskatoon, there must be a reason.
Cool. Adele, 21. Of course, Adele's huge everywhere.
I mean, look at her voice. Let's listen to her. She just broke a record for the #1 album. Not all time, but #1 album. It beat out Celine Dion's Titanic soundtrack from '96, which is crazy. Coldplay kind of has a great cross-section of fans too. They just kind of can do everything and just so musically talented.
And the Black Keys also, and Drake. So we have a little bit of everything in these top albums for iTunes.
And iTunes is actually specific to Saskatoon. If you go on iTunes and you're in Toronto, you have your account there, you'll know you're in Toronto going, these are the hottest 5 records or 5 albums in Toronto, but these are specific to Saskatoon, which is good to see.
I like that. I think we have about 20 seconds left. Do we have time for the top 5 country songs? All right, let's take a look in iTunes. And again, as DJ Anchor mentioned, this is what people in Saskatoon are listening to. Yes. I like that. And let's take a look at this. Toby Keith, Red Solo Cup for top country songs.
That's like the party anthem. If you've played beer pong before, you know what a Red Solo Cup is. So I think there's no doubt why that's #1 in Saskatoon right now.
If I Die Young by the band Perry, that's at #2.
Yeah, big crossovers for that. Lady Antebellum, same kind of thing. Just great crossover on multiple formats at radio and just easy to listen to.
Lady Antebellum, also Just a Kiss. Blake Shelton, God Gave Me You. And these are all sort of lovey-dovey songs, I'm noticing.
Yes.
Romantic Saskatoon listeners, maybe.
It's wintertime. People want to stay indoors and, you know, do what we do best.
And 5, Luke Bryan, I Don't Want This Night to End. So there we go. And DJ Anchor will join us more. We're going to be doing this a lot. We'll take a look at videos, also different genres of music on iTunes and what you're listening to here in Saskatoon.